Hey, how you doing? I'm back with another video. Welcome. Thanks for clicking on it. I know this is like a trendy kind of topic, and I wanted to put my own little spin on it. Plus, I'm cute. Y'all want to see? Isn't it cute? Here we go. Isn't it cute? And so, I was like, let me do a video so they can see how cute I am. And also explain the seriousness of this. Okay? Let me open my notes up. How y'all been? What's new? Y'all still rocking with me? Okay, so I really wanted to give y'all some information on this trending topic. You know, everybody's doing the I changed my life, how I blew up, you know, grow, change my identity, go from this to that. And it's real. I first want to preface it by saying that I do feel like I changed my identity, but I did use this verbiage, even though I feel like I'm always changing my identity. I believe that that's why we're here, to continue to evolve, to continue to choose things and personality traits and dreams that we want to go after, and to evolve. We are ever changing beings. When we go to sleep at night, our body is regenerating, so we can do and be whomever and whatever we want. And so I'm consistently changing my identity, but I did want to hop on a train with all of the other YouTube girls. Oh my god, oh my god, I don't have my cup. I don't have my cup. I don't have my cup for my YouTube hands. I need my cup. Hold on. I need to do my YouTube hands. I'm not a YouTuber without the YouTube hands. It doesn't count. If we don't have YouTube hands, it doesn't count. So, glad we got that out of the way. But I really wanted to add to this, and I wanted to give y'all something that's different, because we know that the routines, the visualization, the writing, aka scripting, the affirmations, those types of things are really good tools, but I wanted to give some different ones, because those are great, and we have other things that I did. So I hope you resonate. The first thing that I did to change my identity, to glow up, to quantum leap, to change realities, was to change how I viewed my current reality. This is probably the most important thing you could do. And the reason I think it's the most important thing is because the biggest feeling that matters in the laws of creation and law of attraction is belief and feeling. And in order for you to believe that things are changing and shifting, you got to see it happening now. So yes, figure out, if you want to be this boss girl, what that boss girl will be doing. But if you at your 9 to 5, it's time to romanticize that 9 to 5. It's time to look at things. And I'm talking about every chance that you get, change how you view your reality. Look for ways to think differently about things that are currently present. So if you like, oh my God, you've been on this rhetoric about how you hate your job, or you've been on this rhetoric about how you so fat, or how you don't like the way you look, or you've been on this rhetoric about, dudes ain't ish, or you've been on this rhetoric about whatever it is, open your mind up to look and find something new. So how I would do that is walk in areas and in neighborhoods that I've been in all my life and purposefully look for different things. I'll give you an example. I was raised in New York City. I went to high school in New York City. I moved to New York when I was 2, and I left when I was 18. But last year I went to Central Park, and I picnicked in Central Park for the first time. I was determined to find out the things that's in New York in my current reality and how it related to my future reality. So I was like, Central Park, picnicking in Central Park, being with nature, that just feels like a very privileged thing. Like, when we was little, my mother didn't take us. It just felt privileged and lush, and I was also connected to the ground. I would look around at the different flowers and be like, oh my God, like that's so beautiful. New York is actually, there is some green space here. There are really good people out here. I'm gonna look for the good people in New York. And I started looking for them, and people would be smiling at me and talking to me, and I was experiencing just magic because I changed my perspective. Just think about the fact that we have lenses. We have our own specific perspective, and every one of our lenses are different. Nobody is living in a true reality because reality is just perceived by us. So if you let go of the fact that there's a truth and there's a not truth, it's so much easier to just shift how you look at things. And what I figured out that I wanted to believe is that I'm currently a boss chick. I'm living a boss life currently. I'm strolling through New York City. Okay, I'm riding the train. How romantic is that? How many movies, do they be on the train? So instead of me being like, oh, I'm on the train, I wish I was in a car, I'm like, yeah, this is a scene from one of these movies, and I'm living my life as if I'm on the train, and I'm looking at screen, like it's giving. Play with and live in your reality in a new way. The second thing is I focus on how my future would feel. I know a lot of us are focusing on the details, like, oh, do you want to have $5,000? Do you want to have 100K? Do you want to work here? That's cool, that's great, but the feeling matters. How does your future self want to feel? Loved, powerful, seen, confident. I want to exude feminine energy. I want to exude charm. I want people to be drawn to me. I want to be an inspiration. I want to be looked at in a way that's uplifting. So these are the feelings that I'm feeling. So I'm ruminating on those feelings. I'm ruminating on those feelings in my journals. I'm speaking those feelings aloud to my friend and family. I'm posting different quotes that remind me to stay grounded in the new feelings and the way that I want to feel. This third one is probably an emotional hack. It's an emotions hack. When you look at that graphic, hold on, let me get the graphic up so I can make sure that I'm saying the right thing. I'm trying to make sure I'm not even trying to, you know what I mean? So this is one that was really great because the highest feeling on the emotional scale is basically fun. It's joy and freedom. Fun, joy, and freedom. As you can see, when you feel free and you feel joyous, that's the highest level of goodness that you can feel. So what did I do? I chased laughter. I surrounded myself with funny memes. I was always joking. If there were people that were having a laugh at something that felt funny to me, I'm milking it. I'm looking for things to say that's funny. I happen to be a comedian already, so that's easy for me, but I follow the laughter. Another tool that I used, this is for the 18 and up. This is optional. It's optional. I'm just keeping it up. What I used in my laughter and in my joy was cannabis. And I used it in a way that it supported me. Most people are introduced to cannabis in a overdosing way. Like the same way you drinking to get drunk, you smoking crazy to get smacked. That's what we say in the Bronx, I'm getting smacked. But upon further research, I've learned that with 2 to 3 puffs, you can enjoy the effects of cannabis that lift up, especially if you're getting the right ones. Now, I worked in a dispensary, so I was able to research different terpenes and research different strains and understand what works for me and what gives me that joy and that giggle and that lens of laughter, and also the lens that is not that deep. when changing your life and transforming, it feels very heavy. And I'm a Capricorn moon for all the astrologers out there. So I have a tendency to have a very serious and high stakes lens. So cannabis lets me remember that everything is always working out, and that this, whatever I'm living, is the best case scenario. This is my path designed for my greater good. So whatever I'm coming into contact with is something that's put there to enhance my life in whatever way. So in difficult situations, whether it was, I was in the winter in NYC, it was cold, or just whatever situations and circumstances that I could do to make things lighter, I did. And the reason that works is because emotions are the fuel. If you think about manifestation as getting from point A to point B, and you driving, the fuel and that gas pedal is your emotions. So if you stay down here and the lower type high vibrational feelings, the momentum will pick up. But if you consistently pushing for that joy and for that good time and for that living the life and the finding the spark and the freedom and all the opportunities to commune and to have fun, all of your stuff is coming fast. It's coming in the mail mad fast. So those are my tips. In addition to journaling and meditation, all those things. But those were the off the beaten tips of how I changed my identity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Send this to someone. This is interesting content. Even if it's just like, okay, this girl, even if you agree with one thing that I said, don't you think that's enough to send that? You can even tell your homie, like, I agree with this. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I agree. Send my video out. Hit my bell notification so you won't miss these uploads. All right. See you next time. Bye.